Hello? Hi, I'm Infinity. I'm calling from Infinitely Covered Health Insurance. Yes, I'm returning your call. Is this a good time to speak? Great. So, I can see in my case notes here that you got in touch with us about getting a quote for health insurance. Are you still interested? Great. Okay. And how did you find out about us? Okay, just on the internet. Awesome. So, to give you a quote for your health insurance, I'm going to need to ask you some questions and then run them through our system and get back to you at another time. Yes, just general health questions. Is that okay? Alright, so I think it should take about 10 to 15 minutes, perhaps a little bit longer. Do you have that time right now? Okay, and can you speak privately? Awesome. So, I'm going to ask you some questions, and for most of them, it's just going to be yes or no. And for some of them, I'm going to be asking you for a little bit more information. And then afterwards, I'm going to take them through our system and sit down with a health consultant, just part of our normal process here. And we'll either email you or call you depending on what you prefer. Email is better? Okay. And do you have the same email address that you had when you registered your interest on our website? Okay. Great. So are you ready to get started? Awesome. If any questions are unclear or you have any issues answering them, just stop me and let me know. And if anything interrupts the call or you need to go, just let me know and I can save our progress and call you another time. Alright. So we're going to start with your overall well-being. Now, if you can consider your symptoms or any kind of symptoms you're having and your overall sense of well-being, could you please tell me, do you feel basically healthy? Yes or no? Great. And do you consider yourself happy? Okay. And could you please tell me any negative health symptoms you're currently experiencing? And when I say currently, I mean over the last month. Okay. Got that. Anything else? Alright. Thank you for answering that. Okay. The next set of questions are about any chronic inflammations in your body. Okay, so the first question is, do you have elevated cholesterol or triglycerides? Yes or no? Okay. Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms or legs? Okay. Do you eat meat, commercially baked sweets, fried foods, or use vegetable oil daily? On a daily basis? Okay. Do you consume fish less than 2 times per week? Okay. Do you have high blood pressure, asthma, or colitis? Do you smoke? Do you have gingivitis? Yes. And do you have irregular dental cleansings and checkups at least once every 6 months? Great. That's very good. Okay. The next set of questions are about nutrition and lifestyle. Okay. Do you regularly include fast food in your diet? And by regularly, I mean 3 or more times per week. Okay. Do you experience belching, bloating, or persistent fullness soon after eating? Or do you experience excess gas often? I appreciate it. It's a bit of an awkward question. Okay. Do you experience heartburn or acid reflux 2 or more times per week? Are you allergic to any specific foods? Do you feel fatigued or lethargic after eating? Okay. Do you commonly have bad breath or a bad taste in your mouth? Okay. Do you use digestive aids such as laxatives, antacids, or acid-blocking drugs regularly? How often? Okay. Do you often feel older than you should for your age? Can you tell me a bit more about that? Okay. Does your skin look gray, puffy, wrinkled? Okay. My next question is about blood sugar levels. Okay, we're going to use this to determine if you're pre-diabetic or at risk of diabetes. Okay. Does your waistline extend beyond your hips, or are you overweight? You don't know. Okay. Do you become tired or lightheaded, or do you feel the need to eat again just 2 or 3 hours after your last meal? Okay. Do you eat dried beans like pinto beans, navy, black beans less than 3 times a week? Do you exercise less than 3 times each week? Okay. Do you eat 2 or more servings of bread, pasta, candy, cola, or fruit juice a day? Okay. Do you eat fewer than 5 servings of fresh, raw vegetables and fruits per day? Okay. Do you have high blood pressure or high blood triglyceride levels or suffer from hypertension? Okay. The next set of questions are about impaired cellular or mitochondrial function. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just see if you know the answers to my questions, okay? Are you frequently tired for no reason, especially around 3 p.m.? Do you have stiff or sore muscles unrelated to recent exercise? Okay. Do you have poor stamina, shortness of breath, or feel exhausted after exercising? Okay. Do you exercise less than 2 hours per week? Okay. Have you ever been diagnosed with iron deficiency, or do you have heavy menses? Do you look older than your true age? Okay, no worries. Have you ever been exposed to toxic chemicals or heavy metals that you know of? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you about exposure to toxins, okay? Do you become physically ill when exposed to strong smells like perfume, auto exhaust, cigarette smoke, etc.? Okay. Do you use chemical cleaners or solvents at home, at work, or in your hobbies? Okay. Do you live in a house or apartment or work in an office less than 5 years old? Okay. Do you have any mercury dental fillings? Are you prone to side effects from medications or supplements, or have you become more sensitive to the effects of alcohol or caffeine? This includes reduced tolerance to alcohol or caffeine. Okay. Do you have fewer than 2 bowel movements daily? Do you smoke? Yeah, cigarettes or anything else? Okay. Do you have or have you ever had breast implants? Okay. Do you have any pets, especially dogs, cats, birds, or other furred or feathered animals? Okay. Do you wake up often during the night to urinate? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you about the toxicity of your home or work environment. Alright. Do you have carpet in your home? And how many rooms? Okay. Do you vacuum less than 3 times per week? Okay. Have you changed or cleaned your air filters in the last 30 days? Do you routinely drink tap water? You filtered? Okay. Are your clothes or bedding washed in unfiltered city water? Okay. Have you recently repainted your home on the inside? How recently? Okay. Have you noticed any black spots or mold on your air vents or walls? No, good. Have you had your air vents cleaned in the past year? Alright. Do you use chemical-based cleaners in your home? Okay. And do you use chemical fertilizers, insecticides, or pesticides in your home or in your garden? Okay. My next set of questions is about your immune system, okay? How are you doing? Do you still have time? Excellent. Good. Now I appreciate a lot of these questions are quite random, but it just helps us to understand your lifestyle and cross-check it together with your basic health history that you've given us before. Okay. Do you catch colds or the flu easily? When was the last time? Okay, and how many times per year would you say you have the cold or the flu? Okay. Do colds, flu, or other infections tend to linger in your immune system more than 5 days? Okay. Do you have a chronic cough, scratchy throat, sinus congestion, or excess mucus production, making it necessary to clear your throat often? Okay. Do you have seasonal allergies or known allergies to dust, animals, or mold? Yeah, hay fever. Have you ever been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease? Okay. Do you have dark circles under your eyes? Okay. Do you have difficulty seeing at night, or do you have white spots under your fingernails? Have you recently had any vaccinations? The flu, good. Have you or anyone in your family served in the military in the last 15 to 20 years? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you about your emotional and mental state, okay? Let me know if you feel uncomfortable with any of the questions. Okay. Do you feel angry often or out of proportion? Okay. Are you agitated easily? Do you have frequent mood swings? Okay. Is it hard for you to stay in a good mood? Do you run out of energy during the day? Sure, we all do. Sure. Do you have brown spots on your skin or age spots? Okay. Does your skin break out or is it blemished? Do you have to apologize for your bad moods to friends, family, or coworkers often? Okay. Is there always something wrong in your life? Okay. If you're upset, is it best not to talk about what's going on? Do you avoid talking about your feelings? Okay. Do you often get annoyed by the fake cheeriness of other people? Okay. Do these questions irritate you? Okay. Now this section is more about understanding what we can do or any further consultations we may be able to offer you. So we try to be very mindful of the mental health of our clients. So we may not use these for understanding your health coverage, but it's more to understand any risks or any kind of challenging areas that we can help you with. Okay, great. So a few more questions left, and these may be indicative of your kidney and urinary system's function. Okay. All right. Do you have pain in your muscles and joints? Have you had kidney or bladder infections in the last year? Okay. Have you experienced ankle pain or swelling in the last year? Okay. Do your fingernails chip or break easily? Do you have puffiness, bags, or dark circles under your eyes? Yeah, I know I asked about the dark circles before, so puffiness or bags. Okay. Do you have frequent scalp irritations? Do you have painful, harsh menstrual cycles? Do you feel exhausted in the morning, even after sleeping 8 or more hours? Okay. And have you ever been diagnosed with thyroid problems? Thyroid. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to ask about your, we only have 2 more sections. One is about your hormones or hormonal balance, and one is about impaired immune system. And after that, we'll be finished, alright? Okay, sure. So, let's talk about the quality of your immune system function. Do you have chronic cough, scratchy throat, sinus congestion? Yeah, we already asked that. One second. Yeah, okay. So let me skip that section because I already asked you a lot of these questions, and they kind of repeat sometimes. Yeah, the computer throws out questions depending on what you answered before, and sometimes it repeats the same things. So let's move on to parasites, viruses, fungi, and microbes, okay? Yes, the best part. Do you have a yellowish discoloration on your fingernails or toenails? Okay. Do you have athlete's foot or noticeable foot odor? Okay. Do you have a history of yeast infections? Have you been bitten by mosquitoes or bugs? Yeah, how recently? Okay. Do you ever feel bloated, grumpy, or gassy after meals? Have you ever picked food up off the floor and eaten it? Okay. Do you often crave sugar, sweets, or bread? Do you experience itching anywhere in your body? And do you have dandruff? Okay. The final section is about your hormones, and then we'll be finished. Alright, thank you for answering my questions so far. So let's talk about your adrenal gland function. Do you have difficulty falling asleep or maintaining sleep throughout the night? Okay. Do sudden noises make you jump? Okay. Do you become dizzy or lightheaded when standing up too quickly? Okay. Do you crave salt or sugar? How often? Okay. Do you drink coffee and how much? Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. Have you taken any diet pills in the last 3 years? Good. Do you drink any highly caffeinated beverage such as soft drinks or energy drinks? Yeah, Diet Coke. Okay. Alright, let's talk about your thyroid. Are you frequently cold or do you have cold hands and feet? Okay. Do you have trouble getting going in the morning? Okay. Do you often feel sad or depressed, especially in the morning? Okay. Are you unable to lose weight despite improving your diet and exercising more? Okay. Do you have diffused or patched hair loss from your head, arms, or legs? Okay. All right. And one last question. Have you ever felt depressed for 3 months or longer? Alright. Well, this takes me through all the questions that I had to ask. And as I said, we will go over these with a health practitioner. And we'll do two things. We'll send you a quote. And the other thing we'll do is we'll send you some ideas or some suggestions from our health coverage in terms of what we can offer you as potential health exams or any kind of alternative treatments that we do offer, just to help improve your quality of life and also to help diagnose or treat any conditions that we may think you are at risk for. As you may have seen on our website, our approach to medical health care and to medical insurance is a little bit different. We believe that if we can help diagnose and prevent any kind of health concerns you have, and we can help your quality of life and your mental health, it means that we're playing a more active role in preventing any future issues for you, and obviously also costs for us. So we're very transparent about that. We believe that by helping you, we're helping ourselves as a business, and that's why we're a cooperative structure. So you also own part of the business when you sign up as a customer. Yeah, great. Well, I'm glad you're on board with our mission. We're just starting out as a young company, but we already have a large customer base, very loyal customer base, and we'll be happy to include you and to welcome you on board should you choose to join. Okay, do you have any other questions for me? Good. If you do come up with any questions, you can always call us or reply back to the email that I'll send you with your quote. And I should be sending you that email up to 3 working days from now, okay? Wonderful. It's been my pleasure speaking to you. As a reminder, you spoke with Infinity. If you have any feedback on me, you can also send that across to the same email, okay? Wonderful. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.